Morning, everybody. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Amen.
Freedom ain't free, that's where I stand. Burn my flag, I'll kick your ass. Life of a working man, That's just the way that I am. People like me, rednecks like us, still old school barbed wire and rust. Bible on the table, the shot glass in my hand. So when you ask me why, I'm willing to give my life. That flag right there, it ain't just stars and stripes. It's a brother lost in Vietnam. It's a World War II plane that got shot down. It's for the ones that fight, the ones that never made it home. It's the way we live, it's the air we breathe. Home of the brave, land of the free. It's the blood we bleed, and we ain't backing down. So when you ask me why, I'm willing to give my life. That flag right there, it ain't just stars and stripes. I love this place called USA. You can't change my how always. Brings out my fighting side. That's why the devil knows my name. I miss John Wayne, ain't scared to bleed. Rebel in the South in me. We don't need your hand out here in this blue-collar town. So when you ask me why, I'm willing to give my life. That flag right there, it ain't just stars and stripes. It's a young kid's dad we'll never see again. It's something some people don't understand. It's for the ones that fight and the ones that never made it home. It's the way we live, it's the air we breathe. Home of the brave, land of the free. It's the blood we bleed, and we ain't backing down. So when you ask me why, I'm willing to give my life. That flag right there, it ain't just stars and stripes. It's a gold star hanging on a mama's wall. All gave some, and some gave all. It's a brother lost in Vietnam. It's a World War II plane that got shot down. It's for the ones that fight and the ones that never made it home. It's the way we live, it's the air we breathe. Home of the brave, land of the free. It's the blood we bleed, we ain't backing down. When you ask me why, I'm willing to give my life. That flag right there, it ain't just stars and stripes. That flag right there, it ain't just stars and stripes.
Hey, morning, everybody. So we got Huckleberry Hillside, Scat Pack. Let me go down through. It's Coffee, Benjamin. How are you, sir? Miss Sharon. See, I'm thinking I'm catching everybody. I don't know. Hey, what's up, Jeep? Dusty Country Road. Miss Teresa. TJ. I think I saw Mama Red off in here somewhere. Morning, Mama Red. I skipped you. I'm sorry. Simply Tony. Hillbilly. What's up, buddy? Man, I hope I caught everybody. So that this is just, I'm going to tell you up front, ain't no point in complaining about nothing. If it just don't hit the vibe, it just don't hit the vibe. But today's a rough day. So that whole mower shit yesterday, man, last night was miserable. My guts feel like Swiss cheese. So we're just kind of going with what happens. By the way, I got asked a question in an email. So if the person was listening, I can't remember what that song was. I'll have to go back and actually listen to that episode. So if that person is listening, then that answers that question. So morning, everybody here, and I'll try to do the polite thing. Morning. So we'll just listen to a few tunes. I'll play a little Fat Electrician video, and we'll just go with that. This will sound corny as shit, but I'm here for you guys. So it would have been easy just to stay laying right there going, nope, that's okay. So we're going to start out a little slow, and then we'll pick it up. I'll try to get you all in a good mood for the day. Okay? So it'll start a little slow, and then we'll get there. Get some coffee. Get you a tea. Get a soda. Okay? Let's do that.
I've been spending all this time trying to pick up all the pieces, trying to walk the line and fight away all my demons. So if you stick around, then maybe you can see it one day. I'll make you proud. Right now you don't believe. That's okay. That's okay. I'll probably burn every bridge along the way, but that's okay. That's okay. 'Cause I'm still standing here today.
Morning, Miss Sherry.
And Lord knows I'm a changed man, still broken side from hell's flames. Many nights I laid awake, overdosing on pure pain. Heartbreak in the side of pills, whiskey bottles still call my name. Now and then like an old friend, lost someplace against the grain. The hands of time still ticking, the winds of life keep blowing by. I feel that cold winter breeze that lets me know I'm still alive. And I can't lie, I've been hurt bad. I told myself don't turn back, gotta go and find what I'm searching for. God knows I deserve that. And sometimes I still dream, wake up in a pool of sweat, that sun shining through the blinds, just in time for the sunset. Still find the good in all the bad, but all the good ain't come yet. I take a look at my daughter's eyes, it lets me know I ain't done yet. I've been running blind through the darkness, did some time on some charges, over time became heartless, but I'm still gonna shine regardless. And if you ever doubted me, well that's okay, just wait and see. 'Cause I ain't met one single person that could ever doubt me as much as me. Spending all this time trying
Hey, morning,
to pick up all
Moonchild.
the pieces, trying to walk the line and fight away all my demons. So if you stick around, then maybe you can see it one day. I'll make you proud. Right now you don't believe. That's okay. That's okay. I'll probably burn every bridge along the way, but that's okay. That's okay. 'Cause I'm still standing here today. I felt the hand of God in my darkest hour, heard the devil whisper death. I've been tortured by insecurities, had my heart ripped right out of my chest. I swallowed my pride many times, that bitter taste is all that's left. My pillowcase has witnessed hell from all this pain inside my head. I seen good men die young, mamas cry for lost sons. A young lady, she's 9 months, and the baby daddy strung out on drugs. Seen my people get locked up, and who knows when they coming home. All the closest ones I ever loved, gotta read their name on the tombstone. But nowadays when I go to sleep, I wake up in a better place. That sun shining through my blinds. Thank you God for heaven's sake. My daughter's face looking back at me. Baby girl, daddy's safe. I'm here for you and mama too. Everyone I love, we gon' be okay. I made it home before the sunset. That pool of sweat done dried away. I could've cried a million times, enough tears for a tidal wave. But I told you I ain't done yet, and I still ain't got no time to waste. Every day we wake up, we about to see some brighter days. I've been spending all this time trying to pick up all the pieces, trying to walk the line and fight away all my demons. So if you stick around, then maybe you can see it one day. I'll make you proud. Right now you don't believe. That's okay. That's okay. I'll probably burn every bridge along the way, but that's okay. That's okay. 'Cause I'm still standing here today. And I don't have nothing left to prove. I've served my time and paid my dues. And And I don't have nothing left to prove. I've served my time and paid my dues. That's okay. That's okay. I'll probably burn every bridge along the way, but that's okay. That's okay. 'Cause I'm still standing here today.
I know it's a slow start. We'll get there. Hey, we'll just do the, here you go. This will change it up just a tad. Here you go.
I'm gonna take a freight train down at the station, and I don't care where it goes. I'm gonna climb a mountain, the highest mountain, Lord. Gonna jump off and nobody gonna know. Can't you see? Oh, can't you see what that woman she's been doing to me? Can't you see? Oh, can't you see what that woman she's been doing to me? You're gonna find me a hole in the wall. I'll crawl inside and die. 'Cause my lady, a mean old woman, Lord, she never told me goodbye. Can't you see? Oh, can't you see what that woman she's been doing to me? Can't you see? Oh, can't you see what that woman she's been doing to me? I'm gonna take it down to Georgia now. I ain't never coming back. I'm gonna buy me a ticket, Lord, and go as far as I can. To that train running out that train. Can't you see? Oh, can't you see what that woman she's been doing to me? Can't you see? Oh, can't you see what that woman she's been doing to me? La, 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 la.
So there's that. Not awake yet, Miss Dusty? I got you. And there's just no rhyme or reason for today. It just, matter of fact, just to show you just how batshit crazy it is, here you go.
Well, it seems like more and more we're being stifled. All
colorful words I once used now are wrong. So before we lose our free speech and our rifles, allow me to elaborate in this song. Life ain't nothing like a bowl of cherries. There's too little laughter and too much sorrow. It's more like a jar of jalapenos. 'Cause what you do and say today, it don't go away and stay. It'll just come back and burn your ass tomorrow. I've heard them politicians' empty promises. All their views just put mine to the test. They put me down for thinking about girls and singing about Jesus. Hey, I'm just a heterosexual white boy Methodist. Yeah, life ain't nothing like a bowl of cherries. There's too little laughter and too much sorrow. It's more like a jar of jalapenos. 'Cause what you do and say today, it don't go away and stay. It'll just come back and burn your ass tomorrow. Now there's a complicated question on the world's most brilliant minds. It's being asked by everybody from Obama to Glenn Beck. They all want to know why there's a warning on them little blue pills when there ain't no such thing as being too erect. Oh, what the heck. Yeah, life ain't nothing like a bowl of cherries. There's too little laughter and too much sorrow. It's more like a jar of jalapenos. 'Cause what you do and say today, it don't go away and stay. It'll just come back and burn your ass tomorrow. 'Cause what you do and say today, it don't go away and stay. It'll just come back and burn your ass tomorrow. That's right. Ask Bill Clinton, John Edwards, Tiger Woods, and Bernie Madoff.
Hoorah. So what are y'all up to this morning? Man, guts feel like Swiss cheese. That's why I tried to hang on Papa's last night. But I felt bad because hell, I done skipped out on Ghost and kind of slipped through it. So I thought, well, man. But yeah, today, I don't know that I don't know. My intent is to try to finish the front part of the yard, but I just don't know. Shit just ain't the same. It's like every month it changes a little bit more. Gotta adapt. Well, hell, 21 people in here. I appreciate everybody coming in here, by the way. What's up, Eric? Here, we'll do a little fat electrician. Homeboy always brings a smile, brings a chuckle. This one here is about the last war chief. What I'm going to do is I'll start it, and then when he goes to his ad, I'll probably just go past it. Or hell, I'll just let it play. Dusty says going to make chili and bake cookies today and chocolate caramel nut brownies. Oh, look at you, man. Look at you. Starting my day with a cup of coffee and good friends. Hey, there you go, Simply Tony. Hire some of these to mow the yard. Hey. It's all about the money, though. Can't even afford them. That's when you know it's bad. When you can't even afford them wages. It's like, oh, yeah.
Quote with
wait a minute. Okay,
of burning sea.
I like how they give you a button that says add to stage, but what they really mean is here, we're going to start it. Okay, so anybody that doesn't know, this is the fat electrician. Good little dude. Brings history stuff. Thought this would be interesting for y'all. This is the last war chief.
And I quote, "With the incense of burning cedar and the singing of sacred songs, I came into the world. I was singing too, although they probably thought I was wailing." Today we're talking about Dr. Joe Medicine Crow, the last man to perform all 4 tasks to earn himself the title of War Chief, and he managed to do it all during World War II. But first, a word from today's sponsor. This video is brought to you by Ground News. Hold on. In all caps and in red.
This is where I'm going to try to fast forward.
Cutest carnivorous mammal messing with hippies. Born on October 27, 1913, Joe was raised on the Crow Indian Reservation in Montana under the watchful eye of his grandfather, the original Chief Medicine Crow, who was considered to be one of the greatest Crow war chiefs of all time, and he would raise Joe to follow in his footsteps. As a child, he was taught how to hunt, fish, track, ride a horse with no saddle, and to make him tough, his grandfather would make him run outside in the snow barefoot and bathe in frozen rivers. All of which were skills and traits that Joe would need to even stand a chance at becoming a war chief like his father and his grandfather. You see, to become a Crow war chief, you had to complete 4 tasks. You had to lead a successful war party where neither you or any of the men you were leading got hurt. You had to disarm an enemy in combat. You had to steal an enemy's horse. And finally, you had to perform a counting coup. Most people describe a counting coup as touching the enemy without actually having to kill them. I don't know if that's the PG-rated version or if they're just underselling it, because it's way more badass than that. One of the ways that you can do this is to run up and touch the enemy with your hands, your bow, or your coup stick and escape unharmed. And this is seen as an extreme act of bravery because rather than shooting at the enemy from far away with a bow or a gun, it takes a real badass to roll up on somebody that wants to kill you, get within arm's reach and go boop, and then get away completely unharmed. Like you're just letting the enemy know, by the way, you're completely outclassed and you should probably reconsider what you're about to do next. The other way you can perform a counting coup is to force the enemy to surrender without actually having to kill them. It's the equivalent of making your enemy say uncle or tapping them out. And here's the kicker with the whole thing. This criteria was deemed incredibly hard to achieve back in the day when it was invented hundreds of years ago. And it was only accounting for Native American tribes going up against other Native American tribes, or like dudes with muskets. It definitely was not criteria that was created with the foresight to account for the battlefield changing to incorporate machine guns and tanks, let alone the fact that horses aren't even the main mode of transportation at this point in time. It's going to be hard enough to find a horse on the battlefield, let alone strategically transfer it to an alternate location. But
hey, morning, Bug Out Adventures. Yep, I know that's a good little boot, dude. I'm gonna tell you, I need to. Let me see. I need to get his link. If anybody doesn't mind get the Fat Electrician's link and share that out in chat, because yeah, I'd really, man, if you ain't subbed to this guy, he's military history in good form, good humor. That's a badass little dude. That's all I can say.
that's what Joe Medicine Crow has to do if he wants to become a war chief. But again, all that's just assuming that there is a war for Joe to even fight in, because it's only 1929, he just graduated 8th grade, and he's about to go off to college to achieve his associate's degree, which he does. And then he goes on to achieve his bachelor's degree. And then he goes on to become the first Crow Native American from his tribe to achieve a master's degree. He then begins working on his doctorate degree, but that gets stopped in its tracks because 1941, Pearl Harbor happens, America enters World War II, and life in America, as everybody knows it, gets flipped upside down. In the days immediately following Pearl Harbor, hundreds of thousands of Americans would volunteer to join the U.S. military.
So Huckleberry just dropped the link to this guy, the Fat Electrician. I would highly recommend subbing to him, and thanks, Coffee. Like I say, he's a cool dude, does good military history, just does it in a good format.
But Joe Medicine Crow was not one of them, because at the time he was 28 years old, and in 1941, at 28 on the dot, you were deemed too old to serve in the U.S. military. So unable to fight and unable to finish his doctorate, he would take a job as a teacher in a Native American boarding school in Salem, Oregon for a short period of time. He would pretty much immediately quit that job and go to work in the shipyards in Washington to at least help the war effort in any way that he could. And he worked his ass off in that shipping yard for a year until November of 1942, 1942 when the United States government would strike down the age restriction on joining the military, and Joe was officially able to join if he wanted to. Which is exactly what he does, because he's got to go over there and end this shit so he can go back to school and earn his doctorate degree. So fast forward March 1943, Joe's been through training and he is now all the way over in France on the Siegfried Line. If you don't know, the Siegfried Line was Germany's last line of defense before being able to actually enter Germany. It was essentially their entire western border that had been fortified to resist invasion. The entire thing was covered with giant concrete spikes known as dragon teeth that made it impossible for tanks or any other type of vehicle to get past them. And then in front of those spikes were mines, and in front of that was barbed wire. And on the other side was German machine gun nests, mortars, and artillery ready to slaughter any foot soldier that tried to make it through. And Allied forces have been halted here in their tracks since August of 1942, but then in March of 1943, this new guy shows up. He's already got a reputation for being a badass. He's rocking Native American war paint underneath his fatigues, and he's got a yellow painted eagle feather underneath his helmet for protection. Surely this man is the main character. We're gonna see what he can do. So Joe's commanding officer pulls him aside and says, hey, look, if anybody can pull this off, it's going to be you. But I need you to take a small group of guys and a bunch of explosives, make your way through the Siegfried Line, find a German machine gun nest, and completely demolish it. That way we can get some construction guys in there. They can take out the barbed wire and the mines and the dragon's teeth without getting shot at the entire time. And we can start funneling forces in and finally break through this line. So on March 15th, 1943, Joe Medicine Crow would lead 7 other men through the barbed wire, through the mines, through the dragon's teeth, all while being fired at by German machine gun fire and mortars exploding all around him, and they would make their way to the machine gun nests and begin blowing up as many of them as they could. Because of this, Allied forces are finally able to break through the Siegfried Line. Joe Medicine Crow is believed to be the first American to set foot into Nazi Germany, and all of the men that he led into this raid were completely unharmed.
Now, how cool is it that a Native American is the first American to step on that? Wasn't that some shit? Man, karma.
Meaning that Joe Medicine Crow had just successfully led his first war party, and that he had completed the first task in his journey to becoming the last war chief. Fast forward a couple months, Joe's entire unit's clearing out a small German town, and they're in the middle of a huge firefight, so Joe decides he's going to cut down an alley so that he can go and get around to flank the enemy. As he's running down the alley, he gets far enough down that he thinks he should be able to turn in and get to where he can find a good position to launch an attack, and that's when he turns into this narrow gate into somebody's backyard, and right as he turns into the gate, he collides helmet to helmet with a German soldier. It is now just Joe, this German soldier, and the firefight in the background, so Joe leaps forward, grabs the German's gun, throws it to the ground.
Okay, Coffee, make it a great day. Be careful, stay warm, keep your head on a swivel.
Raises his gun at the German, ready to fire, the German standing there completely helpless. And for some reason, Joe's not quite sure why, he decides that he's going to throw his gun on the ground too, and they're gonna, and I quote, tear into one another. So they start having a good old-fashioned fist fight, and this German ends up getting the better of Joe. He ends up wrestling him to the ground and getting on top of him and hitting him. And finally, Joe would manage to roll him over, get on top, hit him a couple times in return, and then he would begin strangling him. This guy's entire head is turning different shades of red and purple and blue as Joe is quite literally strangling the life out of him. And in one last fit of desperation, he manages to buck Joe off just enough to be able to gasp out, "Mama, Mama." And for some reason, Joe said that this opened his ears and he decided to let the man go. So Joe hops up, grabs his rifle, and carries on to go flank the enemy like he had originally intended to, and at this point, he didn't even realize that he had just completed 2 more tasks to become a war chief. He had disarmed his enemy, and he had committed a counting coup by forcing his enemy to admit defeat without killing him. Which means the only thing Joe has left to do to become a war chief is to find a horse and then steal it. I mean, strategically transfer that piece of equipment to an alternate location. I don't know what you're thinking. Good luck. You're not going to find a horse in the middle of World War II. This is the era of cars and tanks and machine guns. But honestly, you'd be wrong, because the German military in World War II actually used horses A lot. So much so that the German military was actually blown away that when America showed up, they didn't have horses at all. They exclusively had motorized vehicles. And this was actually an early indicator to high up Nazi leadership that they were about to get their schnitzel kicked in. Because this highlighted the enormous gap in logistical power between Germany and America. America was creating enough motorized vehicles and refining enough oil, and then had the power to ship it all the way across the planet to provide for their entire military, and Germany couldn't pull that off inside of Germany, let alone across the world. Sorry, we're getting sidetracked. Moral of the story, there's horses, Joe has to find one, and he has to steal it so he can earn the title of war chief. So fast forward a couple months, Joe gets sent out on a mission, being a scout, to scout ahead for his entire unit. So while he's out there by himself, he's looking through his binoculars, and holy shit, it's a German SS officer on horseback. So Joe, using what his grandfather taught him when he was a child, tracks and stalks this guy for miles and miles, and he ends up leading him all the way back to this farmhouse up on a little hill, and there's an entire SS platoon in there, 40 guys, and there's 50 horses in the corral outside. So Joe makes his way back to his unit, grabs his commanding officer, is like, hey, I found an entire SS platoon, let's go get them. So they move out an entire company at dusk, and they surround this farmhouse, and they're gonna wait there overnight with the house completely surrounded, and they are gonna attack at dawn, first thing in the morning. Fast forward, it's an hour before dawn. The Americans have the farmhouse completely surrounded with their guns pointed in at the ready. The Germans have been inside the house all night, pre-gaming for the dirt nap they're about to take. And Joe decides to go over to his commanding officer and is like, hey, hear me out. We're here to take out the Nazis. The horses aren't Nazis. The horses are horses. At which point, the commanding officer is like, of course, of course. So he gives Joe permission to go out and try to steal these horses 5 minutes before they launch their attack. It's now dusk, minutes before the sun's about to poke up over the horizon, and Joe sets off by himself with nothing but a Colt 1911 pistol and a rope. He sneaks all the way up to the farmhouse. He sneaks past the guy that's supposed to be on lookout, makes his way over to the corral, opens the gate, makes his way into the barn, opens the barn doors up, gets inside, opens up all the doors on all the stalls for the horses, makes sure not a single horse is tied down, and he finds what he describes to be the most beautiful horse he's ever seen, as he ties a double half-hitch Indian-style bridle, and he hops on that horse bareback. Now,
see, we need men like that again. We need to go back to having fortitude and backbone and drive to do shit. That's all I'm saying.
Now, he only needs to steal one horse, but he's going to steal all 50. Why? Because it's more XP. So Joe hops up on the horse and starts a stampede with the other 49 horses out of the barn, into the corral, out of the corral, and into the field. The Germans, hearing the commotion, run out with their weapons drawn and begin firing at Joe. The Americans start returning fire with their machine guns and their mortars, and it is now just Joe riding through this open field, bareback on a horse, surrounded by 49 other horses. He's just part of the stampede.
Later,
he starts singing
make
a
it a great day,
traditional
buddy.
pro-war song, as there's nothing but machine gun fires and mortars going off in the background behind him, as the sun finally peeks up over the horizon and covers the field in front of him with rays of light. He has now just completed the fourth and final task to become the last war chief 50 times over in a matter of minutes. And now that we've finally gotten to the point in the story where I've told you how he performed the 4 tasks, can we finally take a moment to appreciate how utterly ridiculous these 4 tasks are? I mean, sure, the first one, lead a war party successfully, that sounds like something you should be able to do as a war chief. However, the other 3 are just straight dunking on the enemy. Like, the amount of disrespect in those 3 tasks is palpable. I mean, let's recap. If you want to be a war chief, you got to roll up on the enemy, touch them with your coup stick, then after you do that, you got to grab his weapon, throw it over there.
Okay, before it goes too far. So I actually, since you brought it up like that, I just saw the email. I actually addressed it when I first started the stream so I don't remember what song that was. I'll have to go back and actually watch the episode myself. So I saw it last night. That's what I was talking about when I first started the stream. So I'll go try. I don't ever watch myself. I can. And then I can figure out what it is. And I'll actually tell both of you, because it don't bother me none. So I'll at least give it to anybody that wants it.
And then you steal his horse and bounce. I mean, strategically transfer his horse to your stable. If that's not straight gangster shit, I don't know what is. And if you don't believe me, let's just hear what Joe Medicine Crow himself had to say about this.
Me, I'm a famous horse thief.
Like it or not, that man was a straight grunt and a badass one at that. Sorry, I'm getting sidetracked again. So, Joe and his unit ended up getting diverted over to Poland because war in the European theaters finally starting to come to a close, and as a final act of bravery, him and his commanding officer would end up driving a jeep through the front gate of a concentration camp, leading all of their men in to free everyone there. Shortly after that, Germany surrenders. Joe ends up returning to the United States. He's given a Bronze Star for being the first man to penetrate through the Siegfried Line, as well as the French Chevalier, which if you don't know, is where you're knighted by France. So yeah, Joe is now officially Sir War Chief Joseph Medicine Crow. He then separates from the military, returns home to the reservation of Montana, where he goes before his council of elders that includes his grandfather, the original War Chief Medicine Crow, tells him everything that happened while he was away, and they officially award him the title of War Chief. From there, he's unable to go back to school to finish his doctorate degree because he is given the position of official tribe historian by the Crow people. However, he would receive an honorary doctorate degree in 1999 for his work in anthropology, officially making him Dr. Sir War Chief Joseph Medicine Crow. This man has more titles than a used car dealership, okay? He would then go on to live happily ever after before passing away April 3rd, 2016 at the age of 102, taking with him the title of the last war chief. And I know what you're thinking, because I thought the same thing. Why has he got to be the last war chief? What if another young man manages to pull off all 4 feats? Well, it's probably not going to happen, at least not anytime soon, because it's proving to be increasingly harder to A, commit a counting coup in the age of machine guns, and B, find a horse on a modern battlefield. You see, one other man came extremely close to achieving the title of war chief, and it was actually Joe Medicine Crow's nephew, Carson Walks Over Ice. In an attempt to follow in his uncle's footsteps, he became a Green Beret during Vietnam, where he committed a counting coup, disarmed an enemy, and led a successful war party. He then proceeded to carry with him on every mission a rope, just in case he could find a horse, but he never did. But then one day, while patrolling the Ho Chi Minh Trail, he could hear rustling in the jungle off to the side. Something was breaking branches, and as he went in to investigate, it was a VC guiding 2 elephants that were tied together, using them as pack animals to carry guns and explosives. He dispatched the enemy combatant and stole both of the elephants. Upon returning home and confessing his war deeds to the Council of Elders, they would inform him that he would not be granted the title of War Chief because, as it turns out, elephants aren't horses. So in conclusion, the world is going to continue to have knights and sirs and ma'ams and lords and ladies and doctors and college graduates and anthropologists and grunts and brave warriors, but the world very well may never have another war chief ever again. But when we did, his name was Joseph Medicine Crow, the last war chief. Thanks for watching. Best way to support the channel is like, comment, subscribe. Go check out thefatelectrician.com. Quack bang out.
Pretty badass. I thought y'all would get a kick out of that. Right bug out. It just, man, that's why I like, you hear about the motivation and inspiration, the drive of people back, what built the country, instead of kind of the more current stories of wee. And it's like, it's so much cooler to hear the fortitude, the backbone. Morning, Matt. I thought y'all would enjoy that one. Like I said, I was just winging it because after yesterday, I felt like mortal shit, still feel like mortal shit. I'm just kind of here to help y'all start your day. Let me see, what is it? Oh, okay. Yeah. If you do the timestamp, it'll make it easier because I was actually trying to go back even into the folder and I'm like, well, shit, I don't remember. There's no order because I don't have it that organized. I just grab songs and I go, and here lately I try to go, I think this one might go through and be fine. And so I got no order, nothing writing. I know everybody writes things down. I don't write nothing down. There's no notes. This is literally just, I don't know. I'm still trying to adapt to the social environment, believe it or not. This whole digital platform and just, man. So, I mean, this is literally, what is it? Bon Jovi, Living on a Prayer. I just stream on a prayer. It's like a while ago, I thought, oh man, the thing went off, and I went, man, no, because they'll probably be looking forward to it, and then they'll be wondering. So, okay, got up. That's why there was no thing, because I didn't even think about that last night. I laid down before Papa's, got up, talked with Papa in Backwoods and everybody, and then as soon as that was over, went and laid back down. I hear you had to take pharmaceuticals just to walk yesterday. I hated it, but this morning I'm hanging with y'all too. There you go, Bug Out. If it hadn't have been for a friend who had hooked me up with some of those little patches, I think it's lidocaine patches, that's helped some. I put a couple of those back there. I think it was just on that mower, and I really wasn't paying attention, and I was trying not to take too long, since it was probably wasn't the smartest thing to do was streaming, because then I kept thinking, keep up with that. And I was just kind of running and jerking, and it's like, okay. And I was pushing myself in that seat, which is nice, but at the same time, sometimes I think I push a little too far. My husband out of town 2 days, and now told me he's out again today in Richmond. Oh, dang, Scat Pack. Well, hopefully he'll make it home for Christmas. I'll tell you what, go ahead and put it right now. Put it right now, and let me see if I can pull it up. So it was yesterday's or the day before's. What? See, you said something about that. Okay, so that would have been yesterday's. Mondays or Sundays? I can't remember. Hey, what's up, Larry? Let's see. Okay, I did this one. And I did this one. And I did this one. See, like I try to keep the little library as I do them. Let's get that thing. Tell him he better bring home a new Hellcat. Right. My wife and I got to see our new apartment the other day. Did a video about it. Oh, there you go, Broken. Well, cool deal. Rescue, you're going to love this. Okay, so it was Sundays. So that's this one. And let's see, I need to do here. And then I'm going to, you said 420. Oh, wait, that's the very beginning. Well, isn't that the Star Spangled Banner? Oh, American Sun. That's what it is. Okay. That's American Sun. I just had to hear the guitar string. That's right. I kind of interrupted it that day and did American Sun instead of the Stars and Stripes. Okay. See, without communication, I would not have known that. This is why communications are important. So then that would be American Sun. Now I'm going to have to remember who it was that sung that song. But I can get there. So let me hell, I can just do this real quick. It'll refresh my memory. War hippies. There you go. So did you catch that? Or here, I'll type it in here. What's up, D-Dog, by the way? Morning, sir. War hippies. Okay, there you go. Anti. That's the song. If it's at the 420 mark, that was the song. I guess let me start y'all a song and give me a minute and I will see her out the door.
Good morning, everyone.
Let's see, little Papa Chubby. There you go, Mrs. Rescue. Hey, there's Indy. Oh, hey, Indy, I was just telling Anti that song. He said you were interested. It's War Hippies, American Son. Give me just a couple minutes and I will be right back.
Was a young boy at 17. Went downtown, made the scene, took the 7 train on the way from Flushing. White hot top, hard Russian. Went to the barrel number 315. Man looking at a magazine, said pump like a cover. Didn't look up. Went inside and I used it up. Standing old without a wrecking machine. Drag queen looking like a drag can. Didn't show that beautiful thing. Made the sound, made the color girls sing. Everybody sing with me one time and say. Well, the years that went, the years that passed, went around the world, I was having a blast. So the Beastie Boys, so the Bad Brains, Player 171 Avenue A, so much drama in the NYC, hard being P.O. Papa Chubby, so hard being abused, yeah. A white boy just got to pay his dues. Transition was my ignition, left me in a chronic condition, said that wild man on the loose, running down singing on gin and juice, rolling down the street, smoking Indo, sipping on gin and juice from the West Coast, that's right. Rolling down the street, smoking Indo, sipping on gin and juice. I was laying back on the East Coast, singing this, I was singing. Yeah! From the East Coast to the West Coast, I ain't never been one to boast. From Bed-Stuy to East LA, all them kids got something to say. Lou and Rachel, Snoop and Jay, BB King.
Okay, sorry.
Making them hits like I ain't no chance. From the New York to Paris, France, Color Girls singing.
So let's see what all did I get me. I might just scroll up.
No excuse. B to the O to the B to the A.
Oh yeah, by the way, Indy, I heard you sing last night. I'm gonna have to go back and listen to it. Because I totally missed it. I was trying to make sure, see if I missed anything. Sang twice. Okay. Yeah, I'll have to go listen. I might have to go back and listen. Yeah, like I said, I laid down until Papa's thing, and I just had to turn him down again. And then I got up long enough, and then as soon as that was over, I went and laid back down. And that's probably the longest I've laid down in quite a while. Yeah, I have to go and well, yeah. It's always the quiet ones, you know, Uncle Barry. It's always them little quiet ones. They're always holding out. They get overlooked. Hey boy, just a mofo. Okay, sorry. I appreciate Papa Chubby like the next guy, but I'm just. I know, well, sorry, Huckleberry. I know that just crushed your little old heart, but it's just the way it is. Hey, here you go. You want to jam it?
No need to socialize. No need for fantasy.
Simply, Tony, I think it takes a little bit for the computer to get booted up for the AI to keep in. He'll come talking before long, I'm sure.
'Cause I know your vices. Yeah, I know where you've been. Take, baby, take another toss of the dice. I'm rolling sevens again now. When you need a little loving, baby, all night long. When you need a little loving, come and take me on. When you need a little loving, all night long. When you need a little loving, oh yeah. Lit by the light of the moon, this love is more than it seems. We'll stay warm by the heat of our own fire. I'll be the jack and you'll be the queen. 'Cause now you know all my vices. Yeah, and you know where I've been. So baby, take another toss of the dice. We roll in sevens again. When you need a little loving, baby, all night long. When you need a little loving, now baby, turn me on. When you need a little loving, sugar all night long. When you need a little loving, when you need love,
Thank you, Anton. Top of the morning to you, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to take me a little bit to find that. Hey, morning, Jim. Oh, sorry, had it on loop. Oh, man. See, I'm just not, it's not all firing on all cylinders right now is all I can say. Hey, Anti, just real quick, 29 minutes in, it put me with, sounds like, oh shoot, what's his name talking? Is it like right after that? Trying to find it. But that's okay because I'll now at least I'm somewhere in the ballpark. You slipped in, G Monana. There you go. Oh. Hey, I found, I don't know why this popped up yesterday. I was laying down, G Monetta, and this lady popped up about the Van Ellen belts, if you're still interested in that. And I know I still haven't found that other. I remembered when I saw hers that I didn't go back and find that for you. And I apologize. But there was a young lady that kind of talks about the Van Ellen belts if you're interested and would like to hear that. And I don't know why that just came to mind. I laid down yesterday, and as I was going to find something to listen to, there was a thumbnail, and I was like, oh, wait a minute. Oh, I was supposed to look that up. So I thought I'd listen to her. Oh, man. So out of touch this morning. I'm just so out of touch. Oh, let's see. Oh, here's a good old. Oh, that'll be a good little stir for y'all. Here, I'll do this one. And then I got a good follow up. I'll keep y'all bouncing around. You don't got to get complacency. Okay, Anti. That's why I stopped it right there. It was that guy that was in the top that was talking, it sounded like. And it shows in Christ Alone karaoke on the screen. But I'm close. I got you, G-Mo, now.
Being good isn't always easy, no matter how hard I try. When he started,
hey, what's up, Rabbit? Morning, brother.
You come and tell me everything is all right.
What's up, Michigan? Morning, sir.
Get away again tonight. The only one who could ever reach me was the son of a preacher man. The only boy who could ever teach me was the son of a preacher man. Yes, he was. He was.
Oh, damn, Lady Smith. Son, if you don't think it's a coming. Holy shinoli. So I'm going to show you all this real quick. This is Eagle Pass. This was like 10 hours ago. So this was yesterday evening. This is out the entry in Eagle Pass. Look at the scale of that, dude. Thousands. And it's like, holy shit, dude. They're and look at all the orange fencing. They've got them broken down, dude. They're processing these people in. They're bringing these people in. They're just come in. Look at, oh man. So that'll be this morning. That's actually, as we're talking, that's already being processed. I mean, look at that. And look at how they're coming through the line. So it's not like that's all there is. They're steadily working through that little chain over there. You can see them up there on the dam with the blankets and shit up in there. See, and that's they're funneling them through, man. It's just, I don't know. That's the one thing I got to say Chip Roy is kind of pissing me off about. He's busy trying to back DeSantis and shit. And it's like, dude, leave that fucking loser alone and get down here and help do something here. But I am going to point out this just because, well, you got to counteract the shit. So this is what we're doing down here in Texas is all I'm saying. We're trying our damnedest. You know, there are people trying. So this is where we're trying. This is Texas taxpayer dollars paying for that shit right there. So there's wall going up. We're trying. So we're getting there. We're trying. We just got to survive. We got to be prepared. Got to have you some good veggies and food going. You got to need you some freedom seeds, some protection. This is just crazy. Oh yeah, and I saw what you said, Bug Out Adventures with Abbott yesterday and stuff, and yeah, I said a little bit about it last night. I hadn't a chance to read all he was going to do, but I know that's it. Now we're going to remove their ass or lock them up. Oh, let's see. What do we got peeking up? So on U.S. Central Command, U.S. Central Commander responsibility. I don't know where it didn't say where. Fleet Forces, Operation Prosperity Guardian. See, that's the shit, dude. You know, last night, like Papa's was talking about the Hamas, you know, and the little things happening here. That's the shit that provokes them. Because, see, that's that Operation Prosperity Guardian. They're going to supposedly go at the Houthi, but that means Iran. What? D-Dog's going to prison? Let's see. Oh, Eli Crane, representative out of Arizona. He flat out comes, if you don't think there's any lone wolves or terrorist cells that have come in through our wide open border, you're a fool. It's unconscionable that the Senate is playing political games when they could pass H.R. 2 and actually secure the border. Hey, what's up, Mr. Smith? I think I just saw that name in here, didn't I? Did I just see Mr. Smith? Oh, no. Okay. Simply Tony said, Mrs. Simply. I don't know. My brain, all of a sudden, as I was reading it, I'm like, wait, Mr. Smith. I told you, man, I ain't here all this morning. Yeah, that's just I don't know, man. And so let me go back to chat. I'm sorry. Last thing I saw was how D-Dog was going to prison. This simply had surgery yesterday, so I had to take over the house chores. Well, hopefully she's healing up and mending well. A little TLC goes a long way. Okay, let's see. What are we going to do now? Oh. I know. When are you headed out, D-Dog? Hmm? Old man can't type very fast, can he? Spray a little WD-40 on them joints and cool. When are you headed out? Do you want to come up or what? So I know nothing about free soil, so I looked it up. Did you know in 2021, free soil population was 151 people and is only 1 square mile in size? What's I don't know. Free soil, like as in you can just go get the soil, Michigan? Free soil, or like, is that, I don't know where that, the fog's thick this morning. The fog is thick. Oh, you've been on the road for an hour. Okay, so you're already in route. Hey man, no waitress in here. Got to drag my bones out of bed to get water going. Dag nabbit, G Monana. County name. Oh, the county name in Michigan is called Free Soil. And wait, what you say? Oh, I know nothing about free soil, so I looked it up. Did you know it? Holy crap. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying now. So that county population is 151 and is 1 square mile in size. Holy shimoly. Somebody staked them a little thing in the ground and said, right here, freedom. Risky, you running OBS right now? Yeah. That's the only way. That's how I control the camera part. Otherwise, it shows, everything. Just big old thing, and I'm zoomed out. And plus, I can do my little AFK thing. Say my name, say my name. Lady Smith. All right, what do I got back here? Hey, I got one. Let's see. What do we got? All right. Oh, here's your little remake. Or did I do that one? I don't know if I did that one already. I don't know. Well, here, we'll do this one.
I see you around town till we said goodbye. God knows I want you, but somehow I know I've gotta let you fly. Been down for so long, I'm learning to stand on my own.
Okay, I got you, dog.
To say you'll miss me one day, but I'll see you on down the road. And I know you see me. If you just stay with me, then I would hurt no more. But you've thrown away all memories. And how many times will you walk out that door? Yeah, been down for so long, I'm learning to stand on my own.
Give me a minute, Ed.
To say you miss me one day, but I'll see you on down the road. Lord knows I was satisfied with you by my side. Just hold me in your loving arms and don't shoot down my
Hell yeah. That's pretty cool, D-Dog, what y'all are doing. To be honest, okay, so like here, I'll do So the background, like the waving flag that I got background, that is actually like through StreamYard. And then the camera window is what I do, OBS. I don't know if you can do an overlay of a live feed. I know that you can create a video loop and overlay yourself on top of that and then have that active background like the flags waving. But I don't know that you can do a live feed and then be overlaid the front. Now, I don't know. I'm trying to think how we could do it. Because you could do like now, like when Indy does the campfire thing and you have a separate window in this, you could do the live feed that way, but to actually have it as an active background. Damn, what's that dude on YouTube? Michael something. Damn, I can't think of that guy's name. Michael something. Let's see if I can pull it up in this. I'll find the name. Let's see. Here, let me just go here. Oh, here. Let me do this. It's Michael Freer. That's his name. Let's see. Oh, shut up. He's kind of weird with his intro, but you know, hey man, he does him, so it's all cool. Okay, there you go. Oh, okay. I didn't know if you were messing around with OBS or not. Yeah, because I don't know how I don't know. That would be interesting. Have a live active background. Now, what are you talking about, Matt? Hey, whoa, whoa, whoa. What about us? Oh, and I saw Michigan where you were saying, I got that food for thought. That horde of illegals bug in or bug out if they storm your neighborhood. Man, it's kind of a good question. Kind of have to think that down that series of events there, Bug Out Adventures. You guys are friends. I like you very much. Well, thank you, Scatpack. I appreciate you hanging out. You've been here from the beginning. Like and tolerate are two different things. This and that with Matt. Oh, right. 18 degrees feels like 8 degrees, no doubt. But God, if they stormed our neighborhood, they wouldn't make it halfway down the road. I gotta say, it'd be kind of interesting how you'd storm where I'm at, because it's just unless you come across the river, which I guess wouldn't be a big issue. Well, although there's a big current with that one, you ain't wading through that river, and then you're either gonna come through woods, which is not going to turn out well when people notice people coming through trees, or else you're coming into one single entrance. And about the time you make the first bend, I'm sure that's not going to go well after that. Rescue, yeah, messing in OBS, still falling off my wife with it. Oh yeah, dude, that thing does so much shit. It's unbelievable. I mean, it's an open broadcasting software that, so you go, ooh. Too bad I didn't actually get into this when I kind of had more drive. Rabbit says they'd be worn out by the time they got this far into the woods. They'd start running as soon as the banjo starts playing. Man, oh man. Boy, what a shot, though, I gotta say. That's a hell of a shot there. It's ominous, but it's beautiful at the same time. Hey, what's up, GTP? Morning, sir. Morning. I don't tolerate nothing. If you don't abide about my house rules, you can leave, period. There you go. See, that's what people need to understand about these social platforms. It's the same thing, same concept. You know, just respect people's channels, respect that you're in their house. I have lots of, let's say, stuff my neighbor has more. I live in the middle of the woods. There you go, Matt. With a few of them, I think I can see you way before you see me. Right? But they're all healthy. New shoes, thousands. Oh, yeah. Oh, there you go, Rabbit. That's all I got to say, man. It'd be pretty wild here, I got to say. You know, kind of visualizing that if some large, that'd be pretty, I don't know. There's a part of me that thinks, hell, it's almost become some kind of like hillbilly version of Fallujah kind of shit. You know, I mean, it just, because you'd have deer rifles and everything else going off. Just be like, no. Hell, man, we got kids around here hunt. But I definitely have wondered. If you want to, sure, Matt. Man, when you guys send me something, I don't even mention your name unless you say, hey, you can say this, because it just ain't my place. That's why I'll just say, like, wow, that's an awesome picture. That's a ominous looking, but beautiful. And that's a, unless you tell me it's somebody else's business, I don't figure it is. GTP, I got a friend. He has a windage flag on his front gate for a reason. Walked off them distances. Let's see. Okay, I did this one. Did this one. Hey, here's this one. Hey, morning, Miss Sharon. There you go. F around and find out.
Lord, help me get away. 'Cause only you can save me now from this misery. I've been lost in my own place, and I'm getting weary. How far is heaven? And I know that I need to change my ways of living. How far is heaven? Lord, can you tell me?
I've been locked up way too long in this crazy world. How far is heaven? And I just keep on praying, Lord.
So that's the location, huh, man?
How far is heaven? Lord, can you tell me?
There you go. Trees all around.
I just gotta know how far.
Pretty slick, sir.
How far is heaven? Lord, can you tell me?
Love them trees.
Tú que estás en alto cielo,
Very good.
échame tu bendición. 'Cause I know there's a better place than this place I'm living. How far is heaven? And I just got to have some faith and just keep on giving. How far is heaven? Yeah, Lord, can you tell me? How far is heaven? I just gotta know how far is. How far is heaven? Yeah, Lord, can you tell me? How far is heaven? I just gotta know.
Hey, horrible chicken hand. Morning, morning.
I just wanna know how far.
Oh yeah, that was some pretty scenery there, Matt. You be living in the woods, man. You be living in the woods. Went to school with my kids and delivered pizza to them. Look at you, Bug Out Adventures. Oh, thank you, Deplorable. Someone forgot to grind the bloomin' coffee beans. Well, that'll make for a weird kind of coffee, don't it? Hmm. It's been a rough go. That makes it for a rough go, Gmo. No coffee, no grounded up coffee beans means no Perkin coffee, which means a very rough start to the day. Merry Christmas to you and your family. Oh, well, thank you, Deplorable. It's a hurdle and it's a challenge. But thank you. I mean, at least the effort does not go unnoticed. Some days are rougher than others. Let's see. We need a little tunage right here. Here we go.
Like things better the way they were. Well, I'm strong in the head, but I get things done. I spend too much money to have a little fun. Come on. Here you are, you come around. You want me to settle down, yeah. Before you jump, you need to know.
Hey, morning, Teresa.
Crazy thing, the way I roll. I ain't changing, I'm a stubborn man. So can you love me like I am? Can you love me, baby, like I am? Yeah. Well, I'm stuck in my ways and I grew up hard. I drink milk out your carton and juice from your jar. Well, some people say I sleep too much. I just sleep when I can till I have to get up.
Thanks to Horrible.
And what do you think? Well, I guess a nod is as good as a wink, yeah. Before you jump, you need to know. It's a crazy thing, the way I roll. I ain't changing, I'm a stubborn man. Well, can you love me like I am? So can you love me, baby, like I am? Come on, son. I changed my mind, there ain't no road. I play on Fridays, baby, you can't go, no. That's right. You can't go. Before you jump, you need to know. It's a crazy thing, the way I roll, yeah. I ain't changing, I'm a stubborn man. But can you love me like I am? Well, can you love me, baby, like I am? Well, can you love me like I am? Can you love me, baby, like I am? Alright, yeah. Baby, like I am now. Hey. Baby, like I am, yeah. Woo!
Well, that's crazy, GP. Yeah, I just tried to search for it, and there's nothing listed. But if it just happened, then But yeah. By the way, guys, live chat, all messages. You know the drill. Man, oh man. Let's see. What do we got? We got something. Scat Pack, I do not know. So I'm sorry. Yesterday was a little much, and I'm really just here for you guys. When I close this down, I'll probably go lay back down. Hell, I was trying to figure out a way if I could just lay on the floor and turn my monitor off the edge of my desk and point it down. I'd just lay down there and talk with y'all. My innards ain't all they they cracked up to be right now. Bidenomics, D-Dog. Politics of the old days, you at least get a reach around. The 2023 version of politics, you don't even get to reach around no more. You don't get a kiss. You might get a sniff. Here, we need to play something else. What are we going to play? Here, we'll go with this one.
Sing your evil ways and your corrupting mind. Living our glass over so we don't waste our time. Now throw your burdens and throw your heart to me. I don't know what'll come, we'll have to wait and see. Like a shooting star, and you're falling from me. And that's a fade away. My heart still beats. Well, I know you're down on love, but we can love again. So open up, come on and invite me in. Now throw your burdens and throw your heart to me. I don't know what'll come, we'll have to wait and see. Like a shooting star, and you're falling from me. And that's your fade away. My heart still beats. Well, I've seen your evil ways and your corrupting mind. Letting our guts down so we don't waste our time. Like a shooting star, and you're falling from me. And that's a fade away. My heart still beats. On my wandering world, you're a shooting star. Even silent, you're a shooting star.
All right, Bug Out Adventures. Make it a great day, man. Huh. And yeah, I saw what you're saying, GTP. So at a party. And I know, but I figure I'd get the day started because there'll be, at least the closer we get to 8, I know other channels will be doing stuff. So, because I know people get bored and kind of need to start your day off. Man. Okay, I need to hook y'all up with something. I need a minute. Hey, here's a little remix of the Gangster's Paradise. I don't know if I think I might have played this one before. I think it's either State of Mind or Clutch that does the remake of the Gangster's Paradise. I can't remember which. So we'll see how this goes. And then give me just a minute. I'll be right back.
Shadow of death, I take a look at my life and realize there's nothing left. Cause I've been blasting and laughing so long that even my mama thinks that my mind is gone. But I ain't never lost a man that didn't deserve it. Made me treated like a punk, you know that's unheard of. You better watch how you're talking and where you're walking, or you and your homies might be lined in chalk. I really hate the trip, but I gotta load. As they talk, I see myself in the pistol smoke. I'm the kind of key the little homies wanna be like, on my knees in the night, saying prayers in the street light. Been spending most of their lives living in the gangster's paradise. Been spending most of their lives living in the gangster's paradise. Keep spending most of our lives living in the gangster's paradise. Keep spending most of our lives living in the gangster's paradise. Look at the situation that got me facing. I can't live a normal life. I was raised by the streets, so I gotta be down with the hood team. Too much television watching got me chasing dreams. I'm an educated fool with money on my mind. Got my head in my hand and a gleam in my eye. I'm a low-out gangster, set tripping beggar, and my homies is down, so don't arouse my anger. Full
Sorry. Somehow I just lost total interest in that. This is what just batshit crazy world. It's just where I'm at here. We're going this way. It's more along in my mental state. I don't know. So anybody that was into that, sorry. It is what it is. Hey, what's up, Robert? Hey, morning, Miss Sharon.
Yeah, I got to be a little bit crazy. Yeah, you would drive me out of my mind. Yeah, you always make it look so easy. Yeah, you keep me coming back every time. Hey. Every time. Every time. Every time. Every time. Every time. Every time. Yeah, every
Yeah, it's blackberry smoke. A little bit crazy. Hey, Monty. Mrs. Metal, morning. Oh, I'm like Swiss cheese this morning, Miss Metal. It's D-Dog says you could play the song from Thomas Benjamin Wild. I'm drawing a blank, D-Dog. I like how there was no mention of the attacker, GTP, just the 20-year-old victim. It's like, oh, well, yeah, we come up on this dude. Reports of some shooting. Anybody got any information, just let us know. It's like, really? That's it? There must be something to the actor that caused the shooting. They don't want to fit the narrative. Let's see. Okay, so yeah, you were right. I don't know if Anti's still here, but yeah, that's right at 29 minutes. I don't know whenever I first put it there. So hey, y'all want to hear Indy sing? Oh, okay, D-Dog. See, now there I can relate to that. Exactly, GTP. Hey, we'll listen to Indy sing. Hopefully Indy won't flag my channel for playing hers. Let's see, we'll do it this way. And that's her screen. So this is Indy. Indy was singing on her stream last night. So anybody that didn't hear it, here you go. This is Indy's gonna sing.
You all asked for it. Don't forget.
All right. You got this.
All right, thanks. Here we go. In Christ alone, my hope is found. He is my light, my strength, my song. This cornerstone, this solid ground, firm through the fiercest drought and storm. What heights of love, what depths of peace, when fears are stilled, when striving cease. My comforter, my all in all, here in the love of Christ I stand.
Son, Indy rocks. Tell me Indy doesn't sound badass. That's Indy singing. That's awesome.
In Christ alone, who took on flesh, fullness of God in helpless babe, this gift of love and righteousness, scorned by the ones he came to save, till on that cross, as Jesus died, the wrath of God was satisfied, for every sin on him was laid. Here in the death of Christ I live.
Right, Huckleberry? She's been holding out on us. She's got a pretty voice.
There in the ground his body lay, light of the world by darkness slain, then bursting forth in glorious day, up from the grave he rose again, and as he stands in victory, sin's curse has lost its grip on me, for I am his and he is mine, bought with the precious blood of Christ.
She does an awesome job.
No guilt in life, no fear in death. This is the power of Christ in me. From life's first cry to final breath, Jesus commands my destiny. No power of hell, no scheme of man can ever pluck me from his hand, till he returns or calls me home. Here in the power of Christ I'll stand.
That was awesome. That's the first time she's sang. That was awesome. You know? Wasn't that cool? Yeah, I am impressed. That was very cool. Independent Mini United. Rock star in the making. Well, I don't know where Kiss Off is, but she would have liked this song if she had been here. I think Mayhem threw me off. All of a sudden, there was an alert. I don't know if he misplaced the 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. or what. Oh, I don't know. I started to play that one, but man. Oh, and I heard you, D-Dog. I ain't got that one over here yet. I did this one. We all kind of did that one. I don't know, man. Here, do this one. Yep, GTV, that was Indy singing.
Well, I was born on the banks of the Sabine River, not far from the Texas line. I ain't got much, but I'm damn proud of this double wide up in the pines. I'll do whatever it takes, I'll go to my grave, protecting me and mine. So you better understand, if you step on my land, I'll leave you where you lie, let the wolves cry. Let the wolves cry. Well, the devil's seed is money and greed, and we've all paid the cost. There ain't no way to ease the pain from this disease or get back what we've lost. Now history says that the wolves are all dead, but the truth is we've all moved on.
Hey, morning, John.
Still around on the outskirts of town, just wanna be left alone. Let the wolves cry. Let the wolves cry.
All right, GTP, make it a great day, buddy. Keep your head on a swivel. Deplorable, make it a great day. Thanks for hanging out.
I was born on the banks of the Sabine River, not far from the Texas line. I ain't got much, but I'm damn proud of this double wide off in the pines.
I always dig that song. I'm going to knock out a couple here. We'll do this one for Kiss Off.
All right. Well, Daddy was a badass, oil-filled white trash, never took nobody's lip. He was a honky-tonk dancer and even beat cancer. And 40 years smoking just quit. He had cavalry and pen up black ink tattooed forearms from the war. He won a Purple Heart medal, but never heard him pedal the killing he did with the Corps. So they shipped him on home, his mind all blown, and nightmares about his past. Well, it's a dang good thing Mama met Daddy, 'cause Daddy was a badass. He met Mama on the dance floor in Deep East Texas. She was the belle at the bar. He had a whole barren son, giving him a run for her hand in marriage to call. So they took the rich kid to the back of the bar, threatened him with his life. He said, "Hey, little girl, your date had to leave. Now you're gonna be my wife." I guess his conscience charm turned her on, 'cause 50 years has passed. He got the one and only girl in the whole wide world, 'cause Daddy was a badass.
Hey, Anthony. Not just yet, Scat Pack. Probably not far off, but not yet.
Out of the jelly rig patch and gambling paid for school. The University of Texas sure got reckless, living on 8-ball pool. He had backroom all-night poker games, a pistol by a rotary phone. He was a hot-tip handicapper on football, never took a student loan. So he passed with honors by selling numbers to everybody in his class. Then he drove back home to Old East Texas. Well, you know what it was.
company. He made drilling bits for the oil rigs and made a truckload of money. Hired all my uncles and the good old boys from back in his roughneck days. Till the shop burned down, lost everything he had, and they went their separate ways. Well, he flew to Vegas, he borrowed $5,000, and he put it on a red and black. He made 200 G's. He got the business back, y'all. Daddy retired, sold the business. The kids are grown and gone. He said, woman, I just can't sit around here. You know I gotta keep bringing it on. Climbed on this 1963 Panhead Harley Davidson and rode it wide open till the end of the world, off a cliff and into the sun. Well, I still roll. Mama was crying, said that's the way he should have passed. In a blaze of glory, just done with the world, man. 'Cause Daddy was a badass. 'Cause Daddy was a badass. 'Cause Daddy was a badass.
There you go. I know Kiss Off always looks forward to that song. And I do like that song. It's a favorite song. That's a local song, so I can connect to that song. It's in my neck of the woods. Oof. Man, what a Tuesday. There you go, Deplorable. Yeah, we're going to do one more. I forgot Mrs. Meadows' song the other day. She likes this one, so I'll play this one so I won't forget it real quick. It's a good one. It's one of my favorites.
2, 3.
All right, Deplorable.
Give me just a minute. No need to be unkind. Even I got a limit. One problem at a time. Yeah, these hills are getting high. The way I'm going, but my wheels are all in line. Yeah.
Hey, morning, Mr. Smith.
To keep on rolling. I'm a darkness reaching for daylight. I'm a spring that leads to unwind. I'm a redwood, everything's alright. Just as long as I can medicate my mind. Medicate my mind. Everybody in a hurry, heading down the old track. Ain't gonna worry, let it roll off of my back. I'm a stranger to this world, but I keep on growing. Life will try to put you out, yes it will, but I keep on glowing. Yes I am. I'm the darkness reaching for daylight. I'm a spring that leads to unwind. I'm a
Yes, ma'am, Miss Meadow, you said it right.
everything's alright. Just as long as I medicate my mind.
Well, I don't know how happier you could be, though, Scatback. You got a badass. Daddy was a badass. And then we're chilling and we're medicating our mind and we're finding our grooves. See? It's all in perspective. It's all in perspective. See, that's some good jam. Oh, excuse me. Holy shit. Mm-mm-mm. Hey, you know what? I need to... got to at least go grab one. I started to play this one. I think that might be just a little... I can kind of feel it, but I don't really want to dive off into that. So sometimes the songs might encourage a certain mood in me, so I have to veer from that. It's just the way I do my music, to each their own, right? And I guess I can stop being impolite. Let's see. What was I fixing to do? I was fixing to do something. Oh, there we go. And I know y'all always hear it and you probably get tired of it, but you know, started to play the other one, but it's a little hardcore. So what did I miss in chat? Ding, 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 ding. Oh, nice for late December. We're at 21 minutes. Oh, you got it, Mrs. Metal. I didn't want to forget. Texas governor just signed the border security legislation. Yeah, he sat down at the desk yesterday out there, actually at the border, signing it. It's kind of cool, man, kind of cool. Here, we're going Limp Bizkit style. But at least I picked a more mellower one, you know. Just think about it.
Just think about it. Just think about it. Lately I've been skeptical, silent when I would use to speak, distant from all around me, to witness me fail and become weak. Life is overwhelming, heavy is the head that wears the crown. I'd love to be the one to disappoint you when I don't fall down, but you don't understand when I'm attempting to explain, because you know it all and I guess things will never change. But you might need my hand when falling in your hole.
All right, got that. Make it a great day. Merry Christmas. Get on a swivel. Help somebody smile.
all the bull that I find. Life is overwhelming, heavy is the head that wears the crown. I love to be the one to disappoint you when I don't fall down. But you don't understand when I'm attempting to explain, because you know it all and I guess things will never change. But you might need my hand when falling in your hole. Your disposition I'll remember when I'm letting go of you and me. We're through. And rearrange. You and me, we're through. And rearrange. You're no good for me. Thank God it's over.
I see what you tried to do there, Lady Smith.
You make believe that nothing is wrong until you're crying. And you make believe that life is so long until you're dying. You make believe that nothing is wrong until you're crying. Crying on me, you make believe that life is so long until you're dying. Dying on me. You think that everybody is the same. I don't think that anybody is like you. You think that everybody is the same. I don't think that anybody is like you.
Yes, that does sound good, Simply Tony.
Think about it. You'll get it.
You'll get it. Just think about it. Oh, man.
With my mojo, I don't be messing with my mojo, don't be messing with my mojo, don't be messing with my mojo. Messing.
Wait, what are biscuits? Biscuits, Mr. Smith. So you have like dinner rolls? They're kind of brown, so then a biscuit would still be dough, but it would be more floury. Excuse me. Thought I was even going to hurl with that one. Hey, what's up, Sophie? There she is. Who loves you, baby? Okay. Oh, man, biscuits and gravy, Mr. Smith. That's the way to do it. Take them biscuits, cut them in half, open them up, take you some white gravy with sausage, pour it all over the top, get to chowing down. What? Hell yeah. Well, I tell you what, Hell, looky there. Sophie's here. Rice and eggs. Eh. Sliced tomatoes. Here, we'll do this one. Oh, man. Yeah, so here, we'll do this one. Give me a minute.
When your heart's on the edge, barely hanging on like a midnight cigarette. When the nights don't seem to end, and that lonely wind is singing you to sleep once again, I won't make a promise I can't keep. Like a river flows to the ocean deep, it goes on and on, bound to forever, even when we're gone. It goes on and on. We'll be together at the rising of the dawn. It goes on. When your mind's on the loose, slowly wearing out like a faded old tattoo. When the days all look the same, when that lonely wind keeps singing, only you can ease the pain. That's the kind of bond that you can't break. Like looking up at all the stars in space. It goes on and on, bound to forever, even when we're gone. It goes on and on. We'll be together at the rising of the dawn. It goes on. Digging through the sands of time to find the way back home. Memories, the thing that keeps me hanging on. To know I'm not alone, we're stronger than the bonds of blood. Even on the darkest days, together through the valley of the gun. It goes on and on, bound to forever, even when we're gone. It goes on and on and on. We'll be together at the rising of the dawn. We'll be together at the rising of the dawn.
There you go. Figured y'all would like that one. Here, I'll try not to be rude. Oh, and I saw where G-Moss was talking about the illegals, and oh, well, that's where the estimated 10 million by the end of the year. All righty, what is today? Oh, this was yesterday. Let's see what this says here. I will share it with you guys, and we can just read it together. Oh, no, man. All I will say is if you came in with high expectations, you might as well prepare yourself. I'm working really hard at it today, so it is what it is. Okay, so let me see if I can make that big enough. There we go. So it says on December 18th at approximately 9 Santa time, there were 2 Houthi militant attacks against commercial shipping in the southern Red Sea. The chemical oil tanker motor vessel Swan Atlantic was attacked by a one-way attack drone and an anti-ship ballistic missile launched from a Houthi-controlled area in Yemen. The Cayman Islands flagged Swan Atlantic reported impact on the vessel and requested assistance. The USS Carney, CCG-64, the closest U.S. warship, responded to assess damage. At approximately the same time, the bulk cargo ship MV Clara reported an explosion in the water near their location. This attack is separate from the attack on the MV Swan Atlantic. There was no request for support or report of damage. There were no injuries reported during either incident. And this is from the U.S. Central Command. So just sharing that. Let's see if there's anything else. Says this is a new one. The immigration court backlog in the U.S. has now reached 3 million pending cases, an increase of 1 million in the last 12 months. Each immigration judge now has an average of 4,500 cases each. But see, they're flooding that in to try to intentionally then force more judges, and of course they'll be Democratic judges. So then all of a sudden, man, oh man. Oh wow. So it says that they're suspending railway operations, but I wonder if that's just patrol or what. Yeah, it's crazy. But see, this is holy shit, dude. Hey, do y'all want to need a reason why you need to carry? Ooh, that's too damn loud. I ain't doing all that shit. You want to know why you should carry? I'm going to show why all you ladies need to carry and why you just need to get the hell out of these damn cities. So here's apparently, it doesn't say where this is at, but here you go. Watch this shit. Ain't no point in hearing all the screaming going on. Watch. Look, they just attacked that lady. What's up, Cherokee? That's why you carry. And that's why you avoid those places. Yep. They just went off on her. Here, I'll show it again. Here, you can even get audio with this. What's up, Cherokee? Okay, so here's the audio and all. Oh, hell, I was bitching him as I was muted. That woman was totally unaware of her surroundings. She's totally unaware of things that are going on in the country. Just you could see the total disconnect. You just walked into a circle of people thinking to have a conversation, and you're not going to have a conversation. That is unbelievable, dude. Unbelievable. Holy shit. Okay, well, we're going to move on from that. Morning, Gardner Josh. What's up, buddy? Yeah. Right, Mr. Smith, we got to find a better way as humans. This ain't going to work for the future and kids. No, and that's the scary part is we get caught in all the adult stuff and we're like, oh, this and this. But man, I know I look at my granddaughter and I think, holy shit. So what is the world going to, if I take right now and snapshot it, and then I take my granddaughter at 5 years old and I fast forward 15 years and now she's pregnant and going to be having her own child. And I go, holy crap. So at 20, she's going to have a child. What's the world going to look like in 15 years at the rate we're going? And it's just, we need to, adults need to act better and need to start trying to give these kids some kind of role model to look for. Need to lead by example. Cherokee Survival says he's learning ancient words today. And I'm not. I don't know. I was going to try to. Campervergen. Almost sounds like the Swedish Chef on Sesame Street. Kempenbergen? I don't know. Me no sabe. What's up, Bridge Runner? Well, I ain't whining. Morning, Skydive. Yeah, we need examples. I've said it ever since I even started this, because hell, I even used to say this before I started doing this. But when you think about kids, man, kids start out with road rage before they ever have a driver's license, because that's all they hear from the back seat is a bunch of road rage. And you go, well, how do we expect them to act better? Many are not capable of selflessness it takes to be better and give better to children, at least from what I see often. Yep. And you start sending these people home. Well, I'll tell you what, and I know what you mean. But yeah, Texas fire thing, we're going to start locking them up and shipping them back. So at least we'll try to slow down some of it until we can get enough people to pay attention and hopefully stand up in November, man. I'm a firm believer. People you got to start looking at your local elections. What judges, what DAs, what people are getting put on city councils and shit like that, because there's going to be, you're being shown the international thing. You're being shown the federal stuff because while you're looking over at that federal national stuff, they're doing shit in your town that's flipping it, kind of like what happened up there in Minnesota, the flag change, or what just happened in New York where they just did the health bill, or what they did in Illinois when they said that, hey, you know what, you don't have to be a citizen to be, on law enforcement and shit. So got to look at what these states are doing. Washington with their shit with kids, California, the shit that they pull, it's because these states, but they keep you distracted on this bigger federal international shit while they screw your backyard up. So while you're standing at the front gate chunking shit across the street saying bad, 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 they're totally whittling away the house from the back end. That's my take anyway. Well, that's it, man, Mr. Smith. See, that's it. And now they've gotten into the education system. They've polluted the history with all this corruption. So there's no patriotism. There's no, pride in your country. There's no examples of determination and success. See, they dumb all that down. They say, oh no, it's all corrupt. It's all got a dark history. There's nothing to be proud of. There's nothing to look, into. There's nothing to respect about that. It's all bad, bad, bad. And then that way the youth's minds are all jacked up and they don't latch on to anything. And so they're easily pliable and molded into this. All of a sudden they act like shit's for free. That's how that happens. That's why my personal take, that's why they whittle away at that's where you get all the weird shit with the earth crap and the space crap and all the conspiracy kind of crap. It's because they dumb you down and make you so, think about it. Look at Michael Obama, ashamed of the country. Think of that rhetoric. You had never heard that kind of shit before. Ashamed of this country. But see, here's where we are, because they've slowly go in there and they whittle away at the things that were accomplishments. It's kind of like when I shared that story earlier about the last war chief. You don't hear those kind of stories. You don't hear of that determination, of that drive, of that success, because that's not the message. The message is you've been oppressed. This is all corrupt. It's all been a dark thing. You're just a slave to the system. You're just being hummed down. You don't own nothing. Think about it. Everybody talks about how Schwabi goes. You'll own nothing and be happy. But look at how many people talk going, you don't really own your house anyway. You don't really. So they've already creeped into your head talking that shit. Well, then all of a sudden you end up with a youth that doesn't want to go out and find a piece of property and build a home. When they get told about, oh, this family thing, you're going to have to be relying, who gets to decide? You don't have to answer to nobody. Well, all of a sudden now you don't have this couple that falls in love and goes and builds this house on this property and raises a family with those same type values. Instead, you have people sitting in a HUD housing, some government housing, and they're bitching about a system to a bunch of kids around them. That's what they hear in the background noise. The background noise for them is fucking system, the fucking government, fucking system, fucking government. And so a kid in another room is trying to break this down and interpret it, and it's not going to go over well. And so we end up with this polluted thing that, think about it, I don't know. For me, it's a shock and awe that there's literally youth on college campuses that are chanting for Hamas, support for Hamas, terroristic action, a group. Never would have thought that. Not here. But that's how much they've gone in there and polluted the minds with all this batshit crazy stuff. That's why I still say it's like the space program. Do you think moonland, whatever, rescue? But to me, that does a lot, because there was a lot of achievements. They've picked that one thing, but there was so much development and growth that we did along the way. But if you shoot down, if you cut it off at the kneecaps, well, then you deflate all that. So all of a sudden it's like, you're a bunch of colonizers, you're oppressors, you're bad people. Ooh. And it's like, what? How did we get there? That's how. There you go, Josh. It's us, man. It's we the people. And see, and that's what I mean. They polluted the youth to where they don't even understand how we built this country, how this country was built, and the determination, the drive, the fortitude, the values that were vested. There's a big generation that does not have any understanding of that because it was removed from the schools. We don't teach that history. We don't show those accomplishments. We don't brag about the John Waynes no more. We don't have the McNasties no more. We don't have the last war chief. We don't have these people, That's why I like to promote that Fat Electricians channel. These are the guys, man. This was the men that built this place that all this generation sitting in all the plush lazy boys grapping about it and shit. In the same token, well, yeah, our responsibility to see it. It is, you've got to be an example. You know what? And I said this before, like, how do you tell your kid not to lie? Now, lying is bad. Okay. So don't lie. And then you take them to school, you pick them up that afternoon. And as you pick them up, you stop by the Dairy Queen and you say, hey, we're going to get an ice cream, but don't tell your dad. Okay. Because, he really doesn't want you to have an ice cream after school. But, well, I'm sorry. So when you took them to school, you were kind of going, now, we don't want to lie. That's not nice. That's not honest. So don't lie. But then when we kind of come and pick you up later, when it's justifiable to our needs and what we want, now we can say, well, don't tell dad. You know how he gets. Well, you just taught a kid to lie. And so, like, when do we realize that our behavior and our actions are actually examples and it's open for interpretation from the youth? People, when me and the missus first got together, there used to be a 357 in the nightstand. And there was a 4-year-old running around. And I said, really, do you think that that's pretty so smart just to have that right there? Oh, he knows better. I said, really? Because the country's full of support groups of people that went, I never would have thought. Whether it's drinking, whatever, because you can't just be that flagrant. And sure enough, one day he was sitting in there looking at stuff that was in that drawer with that laying right there. And it's just, see, it's the examples. You take things for granted. By the way, anybody that's new, if you don't like looking at the Streamlab messages, you can go up there and block Streamlabs. It's just part of the chat game. So if you don't really want to play the chat game and you don't want to see that in your chat, you can just block them and then you won't see all that junk. But you just wonder, it's like the examples, you got young men. How long have we heard how young men growing up without dads, father figures, and yet it just perpetuated, got worse. So when do we kind of go, wow, yeah, they're not. Well, let's try to fix it. No. Oh, what you bringing home, Sophie? Yeah, you can unblock it. I think you probably have to go into your studio and unblock it, I guess. But you can unblock it. No, Sophie don't need to do an OnlyFans cooking show. Although it's up to her because she's a grown woman, but a surprise. Cool. You don't need that link, Huckleberry. Stop. Nope. We need a song. That's what we need. We need a song. I don't really have nothing. Oh, well, here's State of Mind. It's a remake of It's Been a While. We'll see how this goes. Hey, Beaver Valley. Morning. You're right. So
Looking myself straight. It's been a while since I said I'm sorry. It's been a while since I've seen the way the candles light your face. It's been a while, but I can still remember just the way you taste and everything I can't remember. As fucked up as it all may seem to be, I know it's me. I cannot blame this on my father. He did the best he could for me. It's been a while since I could hold my head up high. It's been a while since I said I'm sorry.
yeah, Mr. Smith, that was the remake of the song, but it's a band called State of Mind. And they do some pretty good covers. They got some good originals too. Hey, what's up, yard dog Pepper? There you go. Okay, so I got a favor to ask, and I don't know how this comes out, so I guess we'll see where everybody's little understanding and patience is at. But I just want to avoid, because I don't want to make nobody upset, and I will say that there's a difference of opinions, so just so we don't clash on a difference of opinions, maybe we just, some things there's no point in me discussing. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to upset nobody, but I have a different opinion when it comes to the OF. And so if it doesn't become a topic, then I won't say nothing that then offends somebody else. And I don't want to do that. What's up, Monique, my little maple leaf? Well, yeah, no, and I just mean it because it's like, it's kind of like, I don't know. I tried not to discuss that because I know it's going to be a difference of opinion and it's not that big a deal. It's not like, it's all a personal thing. That's all. Right, Josh? Well, and that's why I just figured I'd bring it up and just kind of ask and just kind of go, hey, you know, and I'm sure there'll be ramifications, but it is what it is. I guess at some point you kind of, it's weight on my mind. I don't really know. Miss Teresa, morning, Miss Teresa. No, and no apologies needed. I just wanted to, I've been trying to figure out how to do that because sometimes, you know, the whole chat's full and I get it, but then I'm kind of like, well, I really don't know what to say because I don't really want to, you know, that's all. And see, and now it's like I feel like I just created shit just by bringing it up. So it's like, oh, well, shit. No, I actually have the complete opposite viewpoint, John. I'm just, that's, see, discussing it. And then it's going to create, and I don't want animosity. It's like, if I don't like Hellman's mayonnaise, there's no point in just telling somebody how much I don't like Hellman's mayonnaise. If other people start talking about how much they like Hellman's mayonnaise, it is what it is. For me, right here, when the whole conversation becomes about Hellman's mayonnaise, well, then it's like, well, shit, I don't really know what to say because I don't like Hellman's mayonnaise. So if I chime in and go, I think Hellman's mayonnaise sucks, well, then all of a sudden it's like that. Well, I don't want to engage in that. Does that? I don't know if any of that makes sense. So fuck it, we'll ride it out. It's like surfing a wave. Fuck it, you don't know what you got until you get on top of the wave, and you either rode that thing out and you said that was one badass ride, or you crashed and went, well, that fucking sucked. So I guess I don't really know where the dust will settle. Apologize for all the F-bombs. It just comes out. I kind of hurt a little bit today, so I probably don't have as much check and balances as I should. Well, see, we don't need it. Okay, so we're going to talk about something else. Hey, what do y'all's weather? What's the weather like? Sure is sunny outside. I didn't get no pictures. See, I thought you said something about that, Matt, but I didn't get none. I got the one. Oh, the chicken coop. Yes. Okay. Yes, I did get those. What? Oh, you want me to brag about your freaking Taj Mahal? What kind of shit is that? I see what you're doing. Sometimes, G Moneta, it's the best way to be. That's all I can say. So here's Matt's Taj Mahal for his chickens, in case in case your roof's leaking and your house is unlevel or anything. This is what his chickens get to live in. So I'm just saying, no, dude does awesome job, dude. Okay, so we're clear. The picture you see is the inside of Matt's chicken house. Yes, you heard that correctly. The picture is what the inside of the chicken house looks like. Yes, I did say chicken house. Okay, so this is what the chicken house looks like. This is what his chickens get to live in. Yes, I did say that. And here's the floor shot. Because there's the walls and the ceiling. Here's the floor. Oh, them poor chickens, man. Look at that. Ain't that some shit? Matt's chickens be living the high life, buddy. They in the Matt Taj Mahal. I know, right? My Scott. That's what I told him. Damn, where's the pictures from the outside, Matt? Do I got any of those? Don't judge too harshly. Can you digitally smack the shit out of somebody? Oh, y'all don't need to see all my shit from everybody. Where do Matt, do I got another one? Do I got the exterior? Because I'm telling you, dude, this damn chicken coop has copper trim and shit. It's freaking badass. Yeah, it's a copper top. I mean, I guarantee you pulled up and you would think that was a guest house. You would not go, oh, is that where your chickens are at? That's your chicken coop? It's a one story. Yard dog wants to know if he can get the loft upstairs. Just ignore it. I don't know. I'm trying to scroll up. I have no idea. Okay, well. Wow, I don't know. Did I just not go far enough? Hey, you know what? Kiss off. Maybe his don't. See, you're just assuming that he has normal chickens that piss and shit on floors. His might actually go over to the toilet. Right. I'm trying. What the hell is Hillbilly talking about? Yeah, because he's like, ignore it like you don't see it. And I'm like, I don't know. What didn't. I'm scrolling up and still don't see it. And I don't even know who that was directed at. Now, sorry, guys. I'll catch up with you in a moment and check. Chad. I'm just scrolling up to see. Yard Dog, you can always hit me up if you need to talk, brother. Yard Dog, what's going on? Man, what did I miss? I missed something. I don't know. Okay, I got to go back down. I'm so far disconnected. Hey, what's up, Mike Hudson Valley? Chicken diapers. There you go. So, Hillbilly, what were you? Okay. Well, first off, Yard Dog, is everything cool? You cool? Everything good? Because, you know, you got my number, I think, an email too. So, you can always reach out, brother, anytime. And then Hillbilly, who didn't see what? Did I miss something? That's all I really need to know. Did I miss something? If I didn't miss nothing, then okay. As long as I didn't miss nothing. I tried to scroll up to see, but tie back on the floor with wood chips on top of that, easy to clean and floor protected. This is true. This is a truism. Man, look at that winter wonderland. That is just, see, that's beautiful. I like outside stuff. Mother Nature's impressive. I'm guessing because I tried to scroll up. I didn't even see what it was connected to. Hey, by the way, Hudson, we were talking last night on Papa's about that stuff in New York and how now the judge is backing up that quarantine type stuff and shit, and that is crazy. Are y'all going to cover that like tomorrow on y'all's We All Gonna Die Wednesday, or y'all going to be covering that on your channel, Mike? Let's see. Your dog says, yeah, I'm good. I was just saying I was sober. Sorry for you. Oh, okay. Well, then I will get you my number. That way you'll have it, your dog. So I will get it to you, sir. And no confusion. I just wasn't sure because I saw Hillbilly was like, call me anytime, if you need to. And so I thought, oh, well, something wrong. But then Hillbilly went into emo mode. I don't know, because then he was like, right, just I know you didn't see it. And then he disappeared on us. And it's like, dag nabbit. Right, Cherokee? Well, that's, man, I got to say, I try not to, hammer nobody's residence, because I get it. Everybody got their own history where they're at. But I can't see living in that city, man. Like if I was down in Houston and all of a sudden Houston did some shit like that, or even Texas, if Abbott did that kind of shit, I'd have to find a place to go, just at least until we can clear the mess up. Because it's just, man, you're so vulnerable at that point. Just kick your door in and take your shit. Call you a health hazard. Rabbit said they best be laying them golden eggs. You have my number, kiss off. Now, if you forgot it, then that's on you. You had it. So let's see, did I get? Oh, just rubbing it in even more. I see, Matt. Mm-hmm. I see how you do this. No, I'm just checking. Oh man, god dang. I feel like mortal shit. 8675309. Yeah. Oh yeah. Here you go. This is what y'all needed to see. In case y'all weren't, you know. So you ready for this? So y'all saw the fancy little interior. Now, do you got, hey, Yard Dog, do you got his number? Do you got Hillbilly's number? Because if you do, oh, then there we go. Hillbilly came back up. I just looked in chat. So Hillbilly, if you got Yard Dog's number, will you send him my number? Because you've got my number. Hey, right on, Mr. Smith. I'm glad you came and hung out, buddy. It's so good to see you. I'm going to actually probably have to get you up if you feel like doing. Hey, let me ask you something real quick, Mr. Smith. So it's nighttime for you right now, right? Is this like the end? Like if would you be up for like playing anything in the mornings or something, maybe one or two, or you feel like doing anything like that, or, if not, that's cool. I just know you're on a different time. But I appreciate you, brother. Keep your head on a swivel. Make it a good day because you're the one in the driver's seat. We are a liberal stronghold. Majority of the judges are handpicked to see these cases because they are super liberal. See, that's what I'm afraid. That's why, man, that got to watch these people that they're putting in. Two in the afternoon for me now. Hey, right on, Mr. Smith. You got it, brother. Take care, man. Hell yeah, Huckleberry. That is a drummer, a great drummer. Yeah, so if Hillbilly heard me, then Hillbilly can hook up Yard Dog with my number. So Yard Dog, if he forgets and you don't, then if you let me know, I'll do the email thing, I think is what I got. So wait, we can rub this in. So here's Matt's chicken house. So y'all saw the awesome inside. So here's the outside, just so y'all fully understand. Yes. Here, we'll give it all its glory. How you like that shit? Man. When I saw him building, I'd say, hell, can I move in? It's like I can go around there. Right deplorable. Son, that's a hell of a little chicken house right there. By the way, Matt, I don't know, sir, but did you leave a tool on the roof? Or did you just not finish the end cap? We need to examine this further. Oh, you just didn't finish with the end cap, I see. Are you going to caulk around those little flanges up there? You going to caulk around that? And look at that, how much is sticking over the ridge right there. What's up with that? Look at that over that other end over there. So much sticking off. I tell you. It is the best chickens I've ever seen. Is that not gorgeous, man? Here, we'll get in closer so y'all can really see this. Look. Look at the gutter system. Which, by the way, Matt, are you putting screens on top of the gutters? Look at that. Look at that chicken run. Got his drain coming down. Man, oh man. Look at that. Some nice work. Copper trim around the windows. Of course, that looks like it's got a little dent in it right there. I don't know. It looks like kind of a flaw. Final inspection. We'll put that in the report. Damn good job, though, brother. Damn good job. I'm just checking with you. Utterly beautiful. That is skills, man. Not copper colored steel. Beautiful. How's that one for you? Now. Right, Eric. Fess up. That's a pavilion at the local park. That just looks beautiful, man. I mean, it really does. It's flipping outstanding. Almost make you want to go in there and get onto the chickens going, yo, don't shit in piles. Get your ass over in that little corner and tend to your business. You just got to start training chickens. That is utterly beautiful. Awesome job, brother. Awesome job. You have heard it from the Cluckin Alamo. We've deemed it to be an awesome chicken house. Right. Hudson's like in New York a stand. That's like $1,500 a month, nothing included. It's Matt's man cave chicken coop. It's got that hidden back room, Eric. Is that what it is? It's like, oh, I'm going to go feed the chickens. He kind of walks like the 2 foot in. You notice that one picture only shows you the first 2 foot. He walks in and it's like hits the nesting boxes and the secret wall opens up and he disappears. Then when the missus comes out going, I thought you went to feed the chickens. Oh, I did. I ended up walking in the woods. Really, he was sitting back in his little man cave, hitting a cigar, drinking some bourbon. We know what's up. We know what's up. Probably got him a TV mounted in the back secret room so he can watch episodes of The View. It's a detention quarantine centers for chickens. Hell yeah, buddy. That's a nice one, I gotta say. Oh, see, not its own address, but it does have power ran to it with a heater. I'll get pic of the lights and decorations and send you. See? FEMA camps for chickens. Right, Ridge Runner. That's what I'm saying. See, he seats in the. That's why he probably has that secret hidden room behind the nesting boxes. That way he can go hide in there and he watch Joy Behart on The View, and he doesn't have to own up to it. Rescue New York bullshit starts. Yep. And damn, I missed it. If Hudson, if you're still here, I missed it, brother. Were you gonna be were y'all covering your New York stuff up there on yours, or damn, I totally missed that. I'm really not here, man. I'm here, but I'm not here. That mower escapade yesterday. Matt, you need to hang a picture of Foghorn Leghorn on the wall for the chickens. Right? That's like the chicken John Wayne would be the Foghorn Leghorn. Now you stepped over the line, rescue Joy, really? Hey, are you trying to say that you really watch it for Whoopi? Or I bet it. What's that one chick named Sunny or something? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Anthony says, love all got some things, got to do some things. Thanks for, hey, you got it, brother. Thanks for hanging out, Anthony. Hopefully you get your day started. It's a tough Tuesday, but hey, we'll make it through. Hey, there you go, Matt. Mrs. Metal said, Matt, you're not a shithead like I thought. You should be very proud of that chicken coop. Very, very nice. So see, look, you even got the Mrs. Metal seal of approval. You've been knighted non-shithead. My skydive. Hope your honeydew list was done before you built that. Because if your wife still has a leaky faucet, you're in trouble. He built that at her desire. And yeah, Rabbit, Matt, I saw you asking Matt about the gutters, and I actually want to do that with my coop. I got a couple of gutters, and because of the Christmas, by the way, I was telling y'all how it felt kind of like Christmas because, somebody had hooked me up and I kind of felt guilty because I bought some tools. Well, one of the little tools I bought was this cutoff tool by DeWalt. And I'm actually going to use that to cut the gutters that I'm going to cut to length for the chicken coop so I can collect the water on it when it does rain. Still triggering to figure out why you ever thought I was. She was probably listening to Kiss Off, Matt. That's why. Cherokee Rescue, sleep today going. No sleep today. So you're not getting any sleep today, huh, Cherokee? What are you getting? Are you kind of getting yourself stoked up for your trail? See, I listen and I try to remember. Hey, Metal. Man. Everybody's here. It's all good company and stuff. I need to go let the chickens out, but I really don't even feel like, ooh, wee, man. Monique says, Rabbit, oh my God, did you see that Shanghai is now linking gold to the LME and a major blow to the LBMA and COMEX? Oh, man. Where's old Hutch or Backwoods? We need Hutch to go live. Cherokee says, yeah, walking all the time or standing. There you go, getting yourself geared up for it. Man, 44 of y'all here. Yeah. Right. Ooh. Man. I hate to cut y'all short, but I'm thinking I'm going to go ahead and call it. I just really want to go lay down. I lasted 3.5 hours. That's actually 3 hours longer than I figured. It's a good conversation. Y'all are good people. I like hanging out with y'all, and I like having a place for y'all to come hang out. I wish there was more. I had a little bit more of a layout or something. I don't know. I ain't gonna whine. All I know is I feel fucked up. So I appreciate y'all being here, and you make it a good day. And it's all up to you. Even I'll tell you how my day sucks ass right now. I feel like mortal shit. I could sit here and just dwell on that, but I'll lay down and I'll just try to think of something better and I'll get through it. Oh, I am deplorable. I'm pretty. Oh, you got it, Monique. All righty, everybody. Yeah. I'm going to call it, and hopefully I'll see y'all tomorrow. I don't know. If I feel better later on and I go outside, then I might go live then. But, yeah. There's JM. Took long enough for that computer to fire up. The AI. What's up, sir? Ma'am, machine. I don't know. Whichever. But I appreciate y'all all hanging out. And so I'm just going to leave you with my song. Take care, everybody. I appreciate y'all. Really do. I appreciate all the thoughts and the well wishes and shit. Hanging out with y'all means everything. It really does. That's the only reason I got up to do it, was to come hanging out with y'all this morning. It wasn't a natural feeling. Later, everybody. Appreciate y'all. Make it a good day. It's up to you.
Lord says it's my time to go. I don't see that morning sunset. There's some things I need for you to know. The truck is yours if you want it. It'll run forever if you treat it right. When you think of me on some back road, that's because I'm right there by your side. Chase your dreams until you catch on. Leave your doubts in a cloud of dust. You can't ever love too big. You can't call your mom too much. Do your best to get it right. Forgive yourself when you don't. Hope you don't forget how much I love you. I ain't here tomorrow. Don't let life turn bitter. Don't be ashamed about your head. Take it easy on the liquor. Remember what it did to your granddad. Yeah, you're gonna get your heart broke, but a couple of tears don't make you weep. Gonna find that girl God made just for you. Knows what he's doing, wait and see.
Send me some more pictures, Matt. We'll show them tomorrow.
Catch on, leave your doubts in a cloud of dust. You can't ever love too big. You can't call your mom too much. Do your best to get it right. Forgive yourself when you don't. Hope you don't forget how much I love you. I ain't here tomorrow.
Thanks to everybody for being here. Sorry to cut short out on you a little bit, but remember, you can make your day a good day. I appreciate y'all.
Keep the shotgun in the family, raise your babies by the buck, and keep my picture in your wallet. Keep your car keys on a hook. Do your best to get it right. Forgive yourself when you don't. Please don't ever forget how much I love you. I ain't here tomorrow.
Hey, pop up later. Appreciate y'all hanging out. Matt, if you will send me pictures, we'll show them tomorrow or whenever you want. Yeah, GTP, I'm going to go and lay down, brother. Sorry, buddy. I appreciate y'all. Y'all make it a good day. Peace.